Hey people, a couple movies ago, I was working my way down to these curses, and I seen this word MOEOS in the first line. There's a movie look like this, and I'll put these in a folder. This would be the first one, and so I said that this his role, and then two and backwards and forwards, MOEOS. And I said MO, that could mean modus operandum, or in British, mo is a short moment of time, is where the word moment come from. But after reading on down this more, I see that it definitely is used a lot as the people, and it means modus operandum. And you can see it here, the wits to most, to the modus operandum, M-O, and then E-T-H-E-O-S. The modus operandum, those by use. And so your modus operandum, you might have seen this word used in movies before. What's your M-O? What's your M-O? How do you go about getting things done? My M-O, I make people happy by delivering pizzas. That's your MO. How do you go about getting people happy? What is your MO? My MO is keeping people in line by threat of gun in jail. That's how you keep people in line. The police's MO would be a gun in jail. And it's how you get things done. So there's many ways of getting things done, and your modus operandum is the way that you get things done. And so that's what this means, MO. And I figured out because it's used a lot here, and it always comes after this tack, MOEOS, modus operandum of those. And it really opened my mind up a lot to how much the old Latin, comes from this old English, this old British language. So in the end of that movie, I stopped here at this line. I had read this line 3 down to here to give yell a killer, and I was going to read it backwards. So I figured I'd start this back at this 3 and read through, and I found something I missed. It's very disturbing. And you shall write and cut of it a lean-to. A lean-to is like in your bank, O-L-I-E-N. A bank lien. They're going to claim your property, to ensure payment. But a lean-to is, they're trying to change the meaning of lean-to, and they're calling this a lean-to. A lean-to shed, and by no way means is this a lean-to. A lean-to might appear this when you're done, but that's not the way a lean-to works. A lean-to is kind of like a bank. And so this is more of a lean-to. A lean-to, it's leaning to the structure, and you don't have this wall here. Your rafters will be supported by the structure, as your lean is supported by the bank structure. And it leans to the structure, and all you need is a ledger and rafters. You don't need this support wall because there's already a structure that you lean to. This would be a proper lean-to. He put a ledger up here, and you only had to frame it up on one side, and your rafters would just use the support of the existing structure. You don't have to have framing on this side. This is a lean-to. It leans to. You just have a ledger over here, and your rafters will sit on top of that. A ledger is the principal book held by the bank for recording and totaling economic transactions. The structure of this holding the ledger. You can see it here. The roof is all supported by the existing structure. So I'm going to speed this up some. So the first letter the vav or the he or the l. All of them have a word meaning, and so I'll use the b means in, the e is the vav is and or to, connected to, and the l is of, the m is from, and other meanings. The I is see, and you'll hear me use these. And everything starts with an A. I'll read it backwards. So this is two, and everything comes after this tack. I'm gonna read it backwards and forwards. So this is two of call, and it goes with this word. Two of clear. Two of clear endeavory. So this is to cut of it, a lean to of clear endeavory. It where these at in over column on rest vul VALA vulture, the vulture way to eat your dead carcass. The arch receive RSAEVEYEW, the arch receive you. Kivyel Aquila, ever so EVEIRSA, ever so share the law of it raise, or of AV, of the power in is of is spelled several different ways and has different meanings into the letters of trace of three. To ever so share the law of threes. Nomal, N-O-M-L. Nomal is a name meaning. You see, I often would look up words and I have to use a name meaning. I can't find them in a dictionary. And so that's what a nomal is, N-O-M-L. And nomal is a name meaning. Carve, C-N-2-Z. Z is like the, but it's cut in, the cut life. The carve, CN, to cut the ear what. And so we read this two different ways. We're listening to what it sounds like, but we're also reading the letter meanings. And so when you see this word come up, if there's a tack in front of it, it would read the carve in C in over give. And you see that, they'll give a picture and then they'll cut in the word above it, in old Egyptian writing. But it's of the gnome, and the name meaning to carve, CN, to cut life, to Z, as in German, Z, to the ear, what? The make revide, look to. Revide is Latin word, and it means to retaliate, an act of effective fighting back, retaliation. Provide, look to annihilate, N-E-I-T-A-N-E-I-L-O-T, annihilate, intake to. That's what they're doing now. They're trying to annihilate all the small businesses. Annihilate and take to. Not in like. Not in. Not liking it. Not in like the shares. The shares of it. ZVT. XRA. The shares of it. Have. HLV. What I'm going to have of yours. The shares, not in like the shares of it have. Two dibs. Hey, I call dibs on that. That's mine. DVS or DBS. To have dib. Have to dibs. Kaiser. Kaiser, Caesar. Kaiser is a ruler with nobody to check. A Kaiser is a ruler with nobody to check him. The Kaiser dibber. Dibber is to plant. A dibber is a hard-on, A dibber is a little tool you use to plant seeds. Plant them in the ground, you poke a hole with your dibber. The Kaiser to dibber, to plant, screw, you. But a dauber is also a policeman or somebody who's got a hard-on for the job. A dauber, the Kaiser's dauber, Kaiser's cop. And you yell, to give it in, K-I-T, give it in, have it, jackal-like. To give it in, have it, jackal-like. J-K-L-K, the jackal-like. And the jackal is one who comes and takes somebody else's kill. A bunch of jackals will sneak up on a lion's kill and chase him off of his kill. You know, jackals, thieves, jackals take somebody else's kill. And then this is also vey, but it's V, 2-E-Y-E, 2-I, as in survey. You know, to look, to eye, in overcome. So this final M is pronounced as an S, to overcause. And so the K is to fold, and the final M, you know, pronounces the S, but it still means from. And to fold from, you know, the fold is what comes out of. And cause, you know, it's because what folded from. And over cause, and you see the last time it came up like this, this word ended with evolved to let me know that this was 2 and this was 10. And so it looks like the exact same word, but it's different now. And this is 2 now. It's to need the rye yarden. Yarden as in a yard garden. The rye grass grows in your yard garden. To I, the vey in over cause, to need rye yarden. You need your rye yarden to cook up your beer and whiskey. Take 'em to the tame and vey have in us. The take 'em to, this is the same, the vav, the end lets me know this is 2, and so this reads with the next word. The tame in vey, at the mercy of, and then H-A-V, having is. To take 'em to tame in vey, having is. Hail, hail, raise, icon. You know, hail to the king, hail, raise the icon, the image of. From zoo, from the animals. Make to they use. In the royval, R-O-Y-V-L. You know, the roy is the king and vel is the skin. In the royval. So it's a play on words like the rival, because the king is your rival in this book. In the royval. To side it. To decide which side they're taking. To side it from toi. I remember last time it didn't have the vav in here, it was just from 2. But now it's from toi, from 3. Uno, dos, trois. From toi, from the 3 inside. And so that last movie I was showing you that Aquila here was the brightest star of the summer triangle. And that's why it's talking about the rule in the 3s, in trace, in the 3s, normal, and a couple of those words had to do with 3s, and it's the brightest star in the summer triangle. And so these 3 brightest stars of Aquila, you know, the brightest one comes from the name of the flying eagle, and then the next 2, the Beta Gamma, the next 2 brightest stars, the names come from the Shan E Tarzu, meaning the balance, El Shan and Tarzid, and so these are the 2 plates of balance, And so altar is the brightest up in the center, and then it has the two sides of balance on the two sides. The balance, the left and right balance. And that's what this, the two-sided from toi, inside, the side, the side is the judgments, who decides, decided from three inside. Of in it, she's from Zaba, live, life, live. And so Zaba, ZBH is from, M is from, cut in divide. And so this is from sacrifice, from Zaba. Zaba is sacrifice. And in it, she's from Zaba, life, from sacrifice, life. And to give Yale, of in it, she's from the sacrifice. The sacrifice life gives Yale. From Zaba. This is only the altar when it says, when there's a tack in the word in front of it, and then it's HBZ, the hubs. The hubs is the center of the city, the center of the action. The hubs from sacrifice. Be out the hub, the center of the wheel, where everybody comes to watch the sacrifice. And that would be the altar, but this isn't the altar. This is from the sacrifice. From Zaba, from the sacrifice, from in vey, from in at their mercy, VA, VA, at the mercy of. Lapin, Lapin, the lapin to nipple, TNIPOL, lapin to nipple lies in Razzel. In Razzel is the Lord's secret. From the sacrifice, from in vey, lapin to nipple lies in Razzel. In the Lord's secret. From lap in the nipple lies the Razzel. From lap in the nipple lies in the Razzel, in the Lord's secret. So this is they're just telling us that this is an ancient scam that's been going on forever. And that's in Razzel, but in Razzel, the Lord's secret. To give the yell from sacrifice, from invade, from at the mercy of, the lap into nipple lies in Razzel, in the first tool bind, in the first tool cut, in Razzel. Alright, I'm going to cut this off here now, and I'll get to work, and I'm trying to get down. These were some long lines, and I'm trying to get down to these curses so you understand them better. And it gets a lot more vulgar as we go down here. All right, good day.